Hello pickle people! In this episode of Dabble in Dishes I will show you how to make pickles with no added sugar. About a year ago I published a recipe that used a lot of sugar, and since then many of you have asked about how to use less sugar. This recipe is also very simple. You are going to need water, apple cider vinegar and salt. If you don't have apple cider vinegar, you can also use regular vinegar or white wine vinegar as a substitute. As long as your vinegar has at least 5% acidity, you are pretty much good to go. My main ingredient today will be cucumbers, but you can also use anything you like, such as onions, asparagus, or green beans. The kind of cucumbers you're looking for are short and a little bit more compact. You are going to look for something that has as few seeds as possible, but any cucumber will do. In addition to these core ingredients, you are going to need some sort of herbs and spices. And this is an area where you have complete control and you can pretty much pick whatever you want. So I'll be using a few selected items here which are traditional, but also sometimes very necessary. The first thing I will use is mustard seeds, in this case white mustard seeds, but you can also use black ones. I'm also gonna add some chili flakes today. I am also going to use some dill or parsley for toppings. I'm also going to be adding garlic cloves and some slices of white onion. In addition to this, I will also be stuffing some bay leaves in there. You also have an option of adding a little bit of a sweetener, and in this case, if you choose to do so, I recommend using maple syrup instead of granulated sugar. To start off, you're going to need a large pot for your brine, and then we're going to add 3 cups of water. We're also going to add 2 cups of apple cider vinegar, or any type of vinegar of your choice as long as it has at least 5% acidity. Add 2 tablespoons of fine grade non-ionized salt. You don't want iodine in your salt when pickling, as that can cause a metallic taste and also discolor some of the food. It is completely harmless though, and if you plan on consuming your pickles very fast, any salt will do. Just before boiling our water, we're going to add 2 tablespoons of mustard seeds, a generous pinch of black peppercorns, and by now if you wanted to add some sweetener, you could add some maple syrup. Add 2 to 3 tablespoons of maple syrup in order to balance out the acidic taste of the vinegar and the salt. Put the brine on your stove and bring it to a boil while we prepare the rest of the vegetables and condiments. Thoroughly wash all your vegetables to get rid of any dirt and sort out any vegetables that look damaged or bruised. I'm making longer spears for one batch, so I measure out the length of the cucumber, making sure it fits into the jar. Then I cut the ends off as they are not needed unless you want whole cucumbers. Make sure one more time that the cucumbers will fit into the jar and adjust the length as needed. You can keep all the spare coins for another batch. Divide the cucumbers into quarter-sized spears. For my second batch, I cut up coin-sized pieces, and I'm not going too thin here as I want a little bit more of a crunch. And for a third, smaller batch, I'm using a potato peeler to get these long, thin strips instead. These you can use for a salad, and they also go well on the side of, say, a meatloaf or some meatballs and potatoes. Once all of that is done, you can move on to the herbs and spices. Everything I have here is optional, and you can mix and match as you want after your taste. I will finally cut up some parsley into very small pieces. Then I peel a white onion and cut it into some thin slices of onion rings. Peel a few cloves of garlic to your taste. I'm putting about 3 cloves in the large jar, but you can put more or less. Finally, it's time to load up the jars. For the long spears, I will actually turn the jar on its side in order to load it up more easily with as many spears as possible. Take a few cloves of garlic, some onion rings, and shove them between and to the side of the pickles. Add a bay leaf or 2, as well as a pinch of mustard seeds and chili flakes. We have some in the brine, but this will guarantee that you actually get some into the jar as well. Take your boiling hot brine from the stove and pour it into the jar. Let the brine stop boiling just before pouring it. The hot brine will get into the vegetables more easily than if it had been cold. And don't forget to shake the container in order to get out any excess air bubbles. The amount of brine used in this recipe should be enough for 2 medium-sized jars, but I'm using 2 smaller ones for the second half instead. For the cucumber coins, I would try to layer them along with the condiments instead of filling the jars first. Try to pack them as tightly as you can. For this batch, I choose to add some fresh dill, which is a classic herb when making pickles. You can also add a tablespoon of maple syrup if you would like a little bit of extra sweetness as well. I will try to top up the jar with some more mustard seeds and dried chili before pouring the liquid. And finally, in the small jar, I put the long thin strips, trying to stack them lengthwise along the walls of the jar. I also add a garlic clove, a bay leaf, dried chili and some parsley on top before adding the last of the liquid. You could scoop up any excess spice from the pot as well and top off each jar if you want. And that is how you can make pickles without using any sugar or added sweetener. Many recipes do call for some though, as it does take away some of the acidic vinegar taste. So I still recommend adding at least a little bit to your brine. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe for more content. I've had a little bit of a break to focus on work, but I'm excited to make more videos and I'm planning a series on how to make the perfect bagels at home. If there's anything you would like to see, drop a comment and tell me.